Good evening. We're going to be discussing the Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games, which will be held in Chonburi in Bangkok next May. And we'll be discussing the announcements today regarding the Philippines' participation at the Bangkok Chonburi 2021 Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games. Just put it on full screen. So before we continue, please remember to click the subscribe button to www.youtube.com/PenaltyAthletics20 for more great videos and these fantastic live streams. Okay, some facts on the Asian Indoor Games. It'll be held from the 10th to the 20th of March in the Thai capital city of Bangkok and the province of Chonburi. I'm just going to check that fact because I read that it was being moved. It is March. The 10th to 20th of March in the Thai capital city, according to Wikipedia. The sixth edition of the Asian Indoor Martial Arts Games, what it's also known as, and also known as Bangkok Chonburi 2021. It's scheduled to be a pan-Asian multi-sport event in indoor and martial arts sports. It's the third time Bangkok has hosted the games. It hosted it in 2005 in the first inaugural games, and in 2009 the province of Chonburi hosted the Asian Martial Arts Games. So it has been rescheduled due to COVID. So it was originally due to take place from May 21 to 30, but due to COVID-19 was moved to 2022. First it was moved later to 2021, then it was moved to 2022. The Olympic Council of Asia officially awarded the Games to Bangkok and Chonburi province inside the hosting rights in April 2020, 2 years ago, from when it will be held. A first time for everything. The first Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games co-hosted by two cities and provinces. This edition was most notable for being the first edition to include badminton, BMX cycling, cheerleading, floorball, indoor rowing, netball, and shooting and volleyball, as well as having the highest number of sports in the history of the Games, at a total of 29 sports. Sports included, so the 31 disciplines and 29 sports and 2 demonstration sports are scheduled to be included. So 3-on-3 basketball, badminton, billiard sports, BMX cycling, bowling, cheerleading, chess, dance sports, e-sports, extreme sports such as roller sports, roller skating, sport climbing, which is probably, I don't know, like rock or wall climbing or something like that, floorball, drone racing, what on earth is that doing there? Futsal, indoor athletics, indoor hockey, indoor rowing, indoor, jiu-jitsu, karate, kickboxing, kurash, muay thai, netball, pencat silat, sambo, shooting, short course swimming, sepak takraw, taekwondo, tekball, don't know what that is, volleyball, and wrestling. And participating nations in this event. So we've got Afghanistan, American Samoa, Australia, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Brunei, Cambodia, China, Chinese Taipei, Cook Islands, Fiji, Guam, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Japan, Jordan, Kazakhstan, and the list goes on. I believe there's at least 45 countries. It looks like more on that list. So also the Philippines, of course, New Zealand, Vietnam. So pretty much all the Asian nations. I'm just scanning through, yeah, pretty much all the Asian nations and Pacific Islands, including New Zealand and Australia. So it's pretty much Oceania and Asia participating in this meet. So with the athletics, the indoor portion of the athletics will be held on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. It's saying May, but I'm just going to double check that because obviously it's not. It's clearly stated it was going to be held in March. So that's yeah, that needs to be checked out. I'm just having a quick look at when. Okay, so we're just saying. Yeah, so I would disregard these dates because it looks like the schedule up on Wikipedia has the dates for the 2021 schedule. So we'll just cross out those dates at the top. We will have a separate presentation on the Asian Indoor and Athletic Selection for the Asian Indoor Games. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so you definitely don't miss out on that. That could be straight after this. It could be tomorrow. It depends how long it takes to prepare. So the POC president, Bambor Tolentino, said he will present the composition of Team Philippines with the chef de mission, Ricky Lim, president of the Karate Association, his buddy, during the online meeting among National Olympic Committee presidents and chef de missions on Wednesday, September 15th. I mean, hopefully they don't just pick, just randomly pick their favorite athletes, which happens a lot with selection. Anyhow, moving on to the next screen, 160 Philippine athletes divide in Asian Indoor and Martial Art Games in Thailand. The objective is to ride the momentum of the Tokyo Olympic success, according to Bambor Tolentino. The athletes will compete in 21 of the 31 sports, which I will list in a minute. Tolentino also said the goal is to eclipse last edition's 2 gold medal haul in Turkmenistan in 2017, courtesy of pictured here, Annie Ramirez on the left and Miggy Ochoa on the right. The jiu-jitsu fighters. So there hasn't been the Asian Indoor and Martial Art Games is every 4 years. It's supposed to be on the odd calendar years, but it's now moved to even number years because of the COVID. Everything's been pushed a year forward. So that means the next Asian Indoor Games will be scheduled for 2025. The Philippines team is composed of the Philippine team in 2017 was composed of 105 athletes who vied in 17 of 21 sports, also went home with 14 silvers and 14 bronze medals. So in jiu-jitsu, there were 2 gold from Miggy Ochoa and Annie Ramirez. In the silver medal position, there was Hidalgo Diaz, who obviously went on to bigger and better things, 4 years later by becoming the Olympic gold medalist. Sprinter Eric Cray, billiards player, and he was got the silver in the 60-meter dash for athletics. Billiard players Chetza Centeno and Rubilin Amit. Notable bronze winners in the previous edition include Elaine Laura, the Olympian in Taekwondo, Crystal Macrohon in weightlifting, and the women's under-23 team in chess of Grandmaster Janelle Freiner and women's five master Shania Mendoza, to name a few. Sports the Philippines will compete in for 2022: aquatics, 3-on-3 basketball, billiards, bowling, chess, dance sport, esports, indoor athletics, indoor rowing, jiu-jitsu, karate. So looking at potential medals or gold medalists in these events, not sure. Aquatics, no. 3-on-3 basketball, possibly. billiards, not sure about bowling, not sure about chess, not sure about dance sport, not sure about esports, not sure about indoor athletics. If Ernest Obiena has a pole vault event there, and if he chooses to join, possibly like yeah, that's a yeah, that's a very likely goal. Indoor rowing, not sure. Jiu-jitsu, the two girls again. Karate, unsure about. Then kickboxing, karate, muay, pencak sambo, sepak, shooting, skateboarding possibly, or maybe not too sure because the Olympic results did have some Asian athletes ranked further at the top. Taekwondo and wrestling. I don't see weightlifting in the list of sports that we're going to compete in. That might need to be double checked because I'm not sure if weightlifting actually is being held. Okay, sources included Wikipedia, Tempo PH, ABS CBN News, and PinoyAthletics.info. And again, just reminding you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com, PinoyAthletics20 for more great videos and updates. Follow on from this, we'll be doing an analysis of who meets the qualifying cut for athletics at the Asian Indoor and the Asian Martial Arts and Indoor Games. Plus some other updates in athletics. So stay tuned for that. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you are prompted for the updates on those pieces of news. And that is all we have time for tonight. Thank you, everybody, and good night.